Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azemi. I'm that ex corporate guy that worked call center environment for many years, putting in 12, 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, often 7 days a week, until my pancreas quit on me, left me unemployable with nothing to fall back on. And like I say every night, I don't know if you've ever hit rock bottom like that, but it sucked. So yeah, I got redirected to this whole online space and this gig economy, if you would. And now I help folks just like you, just like me, to start a side gig online, and we grow it using social media. So that resonates with you. If that's something that's been on your mind, heart, soul, you're curious, serious, drop the word side gig in the comments and let's go. LETSGO. Tonight I got a cool little story for you. So sometimes you put in time, effort, your energy with some people, and then you get a little disappointed at the end. All right, maybe a lot. It does have maybe to do with expectations as well, but still, we're human, right? So maybe it's wiser not to do that. I'll give you a little story, if you would. You guys know I love stories, and I collect stories. And so, if you have a story to tell, and I don't leak, if somebody tells me, "Hey, don't tell anybody," don't have to tell me twice, right? So let's go. Tonight's story is about a turtle and a toad. This turtle was a good friend of this toad, and every day this toad would hop on the back of this turtle, and I would ask it to cross the lake or cross the river, because this toad didn't know how to swim. In fact, they never really tried to learn how to swim. Needless to say, he was just kind of dependent on the turtle, and every day this turtle would have this toad on its back, and it would just get in the water and just swim across the river, if you would, and get across the way. As soon as he would get off, get off the water into the other side, the toad would hop off and just go do its thing. And then when it was time to come back, would come back, hop on the back of the turtle, and they would swim back together. Well, kind of, right? And this would happen day in, day out, week after week, month after month, even year after year, until one day, over the months, there was kind of a drought. And one day, when the turtle was crossing over the river, noticed that, you know what, the water isn't that high, and it's pretty low actually, and there's some rocks and stones that are showing up. Well, as soon as the toad saw this, toad jumped off, hopped off the back of the turtle, hops over the stones, and just boom, 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 and gets across the way without any appreciation or thank you or anything. In fact, all these years, not even one time this toad gave thanks to the turtle. Thank you for all the loves. I appreciate you. So, not even one time, right? Well, this time, the toad is kind of proud and thinking, well, I got this now. Shh, no problem. Piece of cake. I feel independent. We got to know who this user 277 is. Hey, I sent you a message over there. You never responded. Come on now. Who that be? You know me. You know me, and I probably know you, right? So, oh, great, your old friend. That narrows it down to one person, right? Irvine. Okay, it's like most of my life was in Irvine. Um, so that's how everybody knew me. Anyway, Toad feels excited and independent, and feels like feels like, hey, I got this, right? Well, the turtle starts coming back to its own side, and it's kind of bummed out a little bit, and is sitting down, and this wise owl that night comes up to him and says, what's going on? And he tells him the whole story. And oh, what is this, Sean? Wait, is this Sean? Dude, I was thinking about you the other day. If it's Is it Sean? And you had a dog, Princess, right? Oh, Sam. I'm muted. Really? You can't hear me? I think other people can hear me. Stanza. Sam. 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 Alexander. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Sam, can you hear me? Wait, how am I muted? I don't understand. I don't understand. I know that name, dude. I know that name. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Yeah. So Stenzo, they can hear me. Steve can hear me too. Yeah. So anyway, I'll get back to you, Sam, in a second. Don't leave town. And so the owl starts on talking and says, "Hey, what's going on?" And the turtle tells him the whole story. And the owl says, you got to be careful where you spend your time. You put your effort, if you would. Not everybody is deserving of your love, your care, your attention, your energy, if you would. Not even your love or your journey. So you got to be wise about that. Well, after a few days, the turtle says, "Hey, um, you know what? I forgive the toad. I forgive the toad, not because of the toad, but because of me. Because I don't want to have this thing on me, right?" So he forgives the toad, and a few weeks go by. Well, as you have it, the drought gets over, and then we have a flood of rain, and the river starts to rise up again. Well, now the toad is kind of looking to the sides and saying, hey, I can't get over the lake anymore, or the river anymore, because, well, the turtle is in here and I don't know how to swim. The story, even though it was interrupted, dude, yeah, I know that name though. I just can't picture Persian Alexander. I think Persian Alexander, Caspian. I mean, Caspian narrows it down a little bit. Oh man, Mashid Alexander. I think I yeah. If you have my cell phone, you can text me. Just text me. It's the same. It's the same cell phone number as back then. So that's funny. So so the story. Sorry, you guys. So the story, it teaches us a couple things. One, if you're on the turtle side, then you want to be very careful where you spend your time, your attention. If you're new to my lives, you're going to hear this for the first time, and hopefully, if this is your first time, it won't be your last time. But if you're a vet to my lives, you know that I say this very often. I'm careful. I don't go where I'm not wanted, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And this story is a big reminder of that. You don't want to go where you're not appreciated, where you're not wanted, you're not respected. And if you're on the toad side, you got to remember that there are going to be times where you are going to need help from the people that helped you in the past and you never appreciated it, because the tides will turn. I do not have a podcast. Most people say that I should. I don't have a podcast, but I go live every single night. I actually have been going live since January 1st, 2019. That's over 2,300 nights, and I haven't missed one. So I've gone live every single night, no matter what, with a new subject. By the way, that's like 2,300 subjects, right, that I talk about. So I know tonight we got a little digressed, but yeah. So if you're on the toad side, you want to know that, you know what, tides will turn, things will change. You will need the support and the help of other folks. So don't burn bridges. Bianca, yes, help me out. I haven't looked into starting a podcast, but maybe I should. Maybe that's a sign. I haven't looked. I haven't looked into it. If you're not following me, by the way, follow me. You can follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. I go with Sidekick Sean, so you can follow me there. And yeah, and it's interesting because this story, it hits home for me on both sides, right? On both sides, and maybe it hits home for you as well. And just remember, you don't want to go where you're not wanted. I just can't stress that enough. Your time is something that you don't get back, no matter what you do, right? So it's kind of important where you spend it. It's not like your dollars. If you spend it somewhere and it goes wrong, well, you can make a little bit more money, return it, or do whatever. Not with time. You can't do that, right? So I, I'm, I think I should say I'm sorry to hear that you got into mortgage industry. So wait until you hear what's happened now. A lot has changed, my friend. So if hopefully you guys got some love, some value, some inspiration from this. If you feel like you know somebody who needs to hear this, should hear this, tag into this, share it. Don't be stingy with my lives. Let's go. And I'm Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who this is right here. I used to be in the corporate world, in the mortgage industry for 19 years. I put in 12, 14, 16-hour days. It looks like Sam knows the story. Some of you have actually worked in that environment with me, and I put in 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, until my pancreas shut down on me, left me unemployable. Like I cannot even get a job at a customer service place. Who knew, right? And I had nothing to fall back on. So I don't know if you've ever hit rock bottom like that, but it sucks because it was both my income and my health. In fact, I lost 49 pounds. Sam probably would attest to this. I lost 49 pounds. I've shrunk in a year because of my pancreas. So I got redirected. You'll hear me say this very often. We don't get restricted, but we get redirected. I got redirected to this whole online space, this whole gig economy, if you would. And now I help folks just like you, just like me, to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. So if that resonates with you, if you've been serious or curious or you don't know where is what's going on, drop the word side gig in the comments. I'll get back with you after this live. And with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.